journey. We saw dolphins, loads of dolphins. Never seen them so big. They were just like over 4 meters, weren't they? And whales now. Huge, huge whale. It was three. I only saw one. When they dive and you see the tail on the air. Beautiful.
We made 2 attempts to anchor in the lagoon of Rodney Bay Marina, but as the mud is so soft on the bottom, we just could not get the anchor to hold. In the end, we had to settle for anchoring out in the bay outside the marina and use the rib to take us in. Well, here we are back in old Rodney Bay,
St Lucia.
St Lucia. We had a great sail back today. It was nice and calm, not bumpy.
No.
We were just doing 5.5 to 7.5 knots. Have no complaints whatsoever.
No, we lost a huge fish.
Huge.
Broke my line.
Yep. And we saw whales and we saw dolphins.
Yeah.
Fab.
Well, we didn't get the fish.
No, that was the only thing that went wrong. We have a problem with the water coming back into the toilet, so I'm going to change the joker valve and see what happens. First thing, off with that. Fix the cover. Second thing, flathead screw, and take these out, and what will happen is the water will come out. But the great thing about this bathroom is that it's a single unit of fiberglass, so any water would actually drain down into the shower, and I'll pump it out from there. Now this water is coming back down the system, and it's all the joker valve is supposed to stop. That's the one, and I've cleaned this off before, but honestly it's just not closing enough. That's a new one. And actually, hopefully, that's all there is to it. Okay, now we're drained. I reckon that's fixed it. It's less than 5 minutes. Perfect. too many young people around here without work, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's not their fault probably, but it's just too many. I don't know what it is. You come to some places and you just don't feel safe. There's too many people sitting around with nothing to do.
Making soft shackles. This is the ones we had before. We still have loads of them. I just thought they are so expensive and I could try and make one. So this is my first attempt. I'm gonna go for the second one now. I think for first one went pretty well. For each shackle it requires 1 meter of dynamo rope. Then I have to measure 28 centimeters and mark. And then divide it in half and mark again. You take a feed and pass through the dynamo at the 50 centimeters mark. Being careful not to damage the fibers, you pass it through to the 28 centimeters mark. You then pass the dynamo through the feed up to the 28 centimeter mark. You then make a hole to pass through the dynamo and to create a stop. Now you are ready to make the diamond knot, which is a bit complicated. This has to be as tight as possible, so we tie on a winch so it doesn't come undone. So here's the final product. We bought 2 meters, €5 each meter, and it takes 1 meter each. It doesn't look like, but it takes 1 meter to make each of them. So yeah, it's much cheaper than paying, I don't know, I think they are very expensive, like £30 or £25, depends on the size. So yeah, it's not, they didn't take long. So it's
Chunk 10. Hello and welcome. How are you?
Well, we're excellent. We're just passing you on your starboard side.
Are you heading north, are you?
Yeah, we're picking up a mate at Port of Cole. They arrive tomorrow.
Oh right, so when will you be back in Bequia?
We're aiming for Friday. Depends a little bit on how we do. We have some package in St Lucia and Rodney Bay, but we might skip picking that up, and then we're back Friday evening.
Okay, well we'll see the girls this evening or tomorrow or something then, and see you on Friday probably, over.
Awesome, sounds great. And rest assured you will have some nice winds as soon as you pass St Vincent.
Oh okay, yeah, because we're motoring a bit at the moment, and likewise going north there we had a cracking sail. Brilliant. Over.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'll see you in a few days then, man.
Yeah, cheers, bye. Well, we're just arriving in Port Elizabeth from Bequia, and I have to say, it's been a cracking sail today. It was tremendous going across to St Vincent. Okay, it was a bit quiet coming down the coast to St Vincent. We had to put the old engine on, and this stretch out from St Vincent to Bequia started off with a bit of a current coming against us, which took us off course. And then the wind piped up a bit more, and as we got into the open channel, it's been fantastic. We've had one reef in, two reefs in, things like that every long way. I think the top speed's been just over 10 knots, and highest wind recorded I think is around about 38 knots wind speed.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video and we finally arrived into the Grenadines.
Yeah, and what a long trip that was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All the way up from the Virgin Islands, at 300 miles that we headed north, and then after we got to Guadeloupe, we actually had some cracking sails, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we did, yes, we did. We have been having a really good
Very
sail
good sails.
yes.
And the sail from Martinique to St Lucia was not disappointing at all. That was another great journey.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
And so we arrived in St Martin, back at Rodney Bay Marina, where we first arrived in the chain of the Windward Islands, and checked in there.
Yeah.
All exactly the same, except
Yes.
he charged us twice as much.
Yeah, because we didn't realize we were overtime.
No.
So we arrived there on a Saturday, so they charged more. So they charged us another 100 EC to
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah, check
Yeah,
in, which
check
is a bit sad.
Yeah.
And we didn't actually stay that long in St Lucia because it was. It's not a favourite island, is it?
No, it's not. And we tried to anchor inside of the lagoon, and we
Yeah.
had problems because it's very, very muddy.
If you don't know Rodney Bay, you go in through a channel and you've got a big lagoon, and in that lagoon the marina is positioned, but also there's sort of like another area off to the side which you can actually anchor in, or there's mooring buoys. And it's only about 3 meters deep. It's very well sheltered, very smooth water, but the mud's very soft, and we just couldn't get the anchor to hold.
Yes.
And we tried twice, so having failed, we decided to go back outside and anchor on the sand in the bay.
Yes.
So we had to motor in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there we go.
And it wasn't very comfortable to stay there either,
No.
so we just decided to leave.
Yeah, and then we went down to the Pitons, didn't we?
Yes.
And got wrapped up with all the boat vendors, as we understand they're called, not boat boys, but boat vendors.
Oh dear.
And from there we departed to Bequia.
Yes.
I had to fix the toilet again.
You had to fix the toilet again because
Yeah.
the valve wasn't working anymore. Was
No,
it?
it just given up the ghost. I mean, Dobby. It's been playing up for some time, to be
Yeah.
honest, and it wasn't a difficult job to do. We've just been putting it off.
Yeah.
And then you made your.
I made my soft shackles, which I have here to show, but Dobby's he wants to be here too, so okay, he's going now. Yeah, they are very good to use and very easy. You just put like that, and they are supposed to be stronger than the metal ones.
you connect the two things to here, don't you?
Yeah.
Through the loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
This little string is just to
Just
pull it to
pull
release it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a very, very good ones, and they are very expensive. So, and it's just a good entertainment to do it. And yeah.
And actually, they're not that difficult, are they? I wish I'd done them. You'll have to show me.
You jealous? No, it was about what, 15 minutes to do it?
Yeah. And what you do is you put them you put them in the on the winch to a cleat, and then you really grind them up to make the knot really tight.
Yes.
And then cut and weld the ends off.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't come undone.
No. And they are apparently stronger than
the metal ones. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And as you saw, we finally arrived in Bequia, which we are now.
Yeah, we
this
are
is
now.
Bequia.
It's the second time on Bequia.
Yeah, it's the second time we've been to Bequia. We went down the chain of the islands and then we've come back up because we're having our cushions in the cockpit reupholstered, and the lady's taking a little bit longer than we
thought.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much for watching and following us. If you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, please, where you can see all the photos where we are, where you can see, you know, the stories, so you can be more updated with what we're doing.
And if you think our programs are worth $1, then why don't you sponsor us on Patreon?
Patrons, that we would appreciate if you can support us on Patrons. It really helps us.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for following us. Bye.